Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Candace. Early this morning, but to all you guys, so be coming your way sometime about lunchtime. I'm thinking I am tackling Dune Prophecy. It's the new 6 episode season that's dropping on TV Land, Crave TV here in Canada, but I think it's HBO Max or Max Streaming service everywhere else. First episode premiere dropped literally Sunday. It's Monday morning, so it tells you. Gave you guys all one day. It's going to be a little bit spoilers, but I'm not going to completely spoil everything because there's a lot to absorb in this one. I believe this one takes place, don't get me wrong now, I don't know if it's after the second movie or what after the third movie. We're going to be getting years and years of Paul Atreides and all this stuff, like crazy stuff. If you haven't seen the movies, you're going to be lost. I can tell you right now, because there's a lot of history and reference to them. They do a little bit of a decent job of explaining what happened, kind of where we are now and where they're headed towards this whole universe. And I'm telling you, I was never a big fan of it. I watched the two movies and I felt lost, for God's sakes. But the only big actor that I got out of it was Mark Strong. You guys know him from Shazam, who's the bad guy. And he played in amazing other cool movies. You guys go check that out yourself. But Emily Watson, she plays Valia Harkonnen. Olivia Williams plays her, I think maybe sister or Tula. Same last name. They're the main characters, and they're the catalyst that kind of gets this whole, you got to get behind the sisterhood. They're trying to fix the world with the prophecy and all this. And then you have the Mother Superior at the very beginning. Spoiler, if you guys haven't seen it, be warned. She dies at the beginning, and the only one she seems to confide in is in Emily Watson's character, Valia. This is when they start to kind of like mess around with the genes and stuff and make the perfect human and control the different royal families or whatever the factions, I wouldn't even call them, in the universe, or this, whole Dune universe thing, guys. And the other ones are kind of hesitant. There's a murder. She has kind of like mind control, and she kind of kills the other one who was opposed to her taking over. But she ends up taking over, and then it goes like 30 years later, and it goes 10,000 years this, 10. I'm telling you, they just threw a whole bunch of years at you, and you're like, what's going on? Anyways, she takes over. She's going to continue the prophecy of fulfilling what they started off. They wanted to continue this journey like they did in the films, to create this perfect coexistence, making humans be reliant themselves into machines and all this fun stuff. Mark Strong plays the Emperor, who's in charge of a big region, and you have his daughter, played by, let me see if I can get these names right, Sarah-Sofie Boussnina. She plays Princess Yenez. You see her brother kind of going to where they are, because I guess they want to take the princess in and maybe work their magic or brainwash her or something to get her under control. To continue with this prophecy. Brother's too stupid to realize it. And her father, Mark Strong, guys have taking hits with technology and the attacks with the spice, because, they sell spice there and there's sandworms and all that fun stuff, is making a deal with this other guy, played by Brandon Cowell. He plays Duke Fernand. He wants peace to be brought between his two places, and since he controlled the machinery and all that to control the spice, there was going to be some sort of treaty via marriage. So his daughter, the princess, will marry his son, which is like 9 freaking years old, to kind of like coexist and whatever. Meanwhile, there's a stake by Valia and whatever hell. They're kind of like set this up and kind of like, is this the right one? Then you got this evil thing going all over the place that's causing madness inside the sisterhood. Let's just say that some possessed demon, which it looks like it possessed another person who came back. He was supposed to be dead, but all of a sudden he survived. Let me get his name. Chris Mason. Chris Mason plays Kieran Atreides, I guess ancestor of Paul Atreides. That's who the princess is in love with, or kind of have her little fling here or there. Trust me, it's all over the place in that sense. Travis Fimmel, he plays Desmond Hart. He's the guy who comes back, but you're wondering, he's the reincarnation of this thing that these sisterhood people are seeing. So he has other plans. He goes back. He befronts the emperor slash whatever you want to call him, king, ruler of the area there, to kind of convince him, you sure there's a war within? So then near the end, you see him take out the little kid, because the little kid had like a little lizard that everybody freaked out. Whoa, panic time. And he ends up, he goes, sometimes you got to make some sacrifices in order to win a war. I don't know what the hell he was chirping about, because I almost tuned out. Kills the kid, walks away, and that ends that. And then at the end, you see the lady, one of the ladies, the sister who's working with the princess or something, trying to convince her to go along with it. She comes out screaming where they are in their planet there, burning from inside out, and she looks charry. Let's just say that, right? And that's how it ends, right? And I'm like, so I guess shit's hitting the fan very quickly. But overall, interesting. A lot of dialogue. I kind of got some Game of Thrones, a little bit vibes there, which I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. Love the movies, though. This, I don't know. They're trying to emulate a little bit of the magic that Villeneuve tried to do, but it's not quite there. But visually, it looks good. Mark Strong's in it. Would I be watching the rest of it? It's a 50-50 chance. I'm going to give it another try and watch the second episode. And it's only 6 episodes long, right? And it ends in December 22nd. So don't be surprised if you guys see me do a finale review on the 23rd. Or maybe not. But for sure, I thought I'd check out the first one, see how I liked it, and compare it to the movies. Is it on par? Is it something that I'm interested in? Me personally, I think I might not be, but you might be. So go check it out for yourselves. Come back in the comment sections and let the king know your thoughts on the series. Would you be following it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? If you guys are the experts, come back and tell the king what you thought. But for me, I'm 50-50 on it. So there you go, guys. That's my official Dune Prophecy Season 1 premiere review. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my other reviews coming your way. There's another show that's coming on Disney Plus and a movie review this Friday. So it's going to be a little bit busier week. So check that out, of course, here on the Movie Throne. And like always, like, share, and subscribe. Stay off the King's Throne. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube land.